Hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Jackie. I want to welcome you to Women Discovering Their Unique Intuitive Essence. What is essence? Essence is our nature. It's how we're made. It's the wiring inside. It's what we come in with at birth. It's who we are as a soul. So it's your soul's nature, your essence. Your essence as a soul is to be energetically sensitive. You live in these subtle worlds you're more aware of, more conscious of, and certainly more dynamically interacting with 24/7, the subtle worlds if you're vibrationally, energetically sensitive. The vast majority of the universe is not physical material, but energetic and vibrational. And those of us who are energetically sensitive, we know that. We live in that world. We're encountering it 24/7. So if you are identifying as someone who is energetically sensitive, you have that kind of awareness, welcome. If you are a conscious, intuitive, welcome. If you know that you are that and you're developing that and you want more help, more coaching, more refinement of that, welcome. If you think that you are inconsistent intuitive, or maybe a kind of a haphazard intuitive, welcome. That goes with the territory too. You get stuff now and then. Maybe it's kind of random. Maybe you get things for other people, but not always for yourself. That goes with the territory until it's developed. So welcome. As a child, I struggled with this terribly. I was always seeing and hearing things that nobody else around me did and that nobody really wanted to hear about. My friends were spooked by it. My mother was terrified. And so I spent most of my childhood very, very isolated, many times thinking I was a little cuckoo and just constantly trying to not hear what I was hearing and not see what I was seeing and not feel what I was feeling. I didn't understand the point of it. I mean, really, if nobody else was getting it, nobody else was seeing or hearing it, and nobody wanted to, and nobody wanted me to, what was I going to do with this, right? So for many years, I was ducking and dodging and, trying to avoid it. We can suppress and repress our essence, but we can't kill it. It's how we're made. I couldn't not be this way. Okay, chances are you can't not to be this way. And it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. This essence is truly God-given. It is how we're wired from the beginning. Okay. Now, some people do come into their energetic sensitivity through trauma, but even then, the blueprint for it, the capacity for it, had to already be there. Okay, so it's still in your essence. So I always wanted to serve. I wanted to be useful. And that was my prayer all through my childhood and through my teenage years. Make me useful, make me useful, make me useful, make me useful. And this is what it is. Okay. I would never have dreamed this ever. This was not what I was asking for consciously as a personality, but truly there's nothing else I'm more qualified for. This is who I am. This is my nature. It's not just a job. It's how I am. Okay. So I'm going to be your coach in this group, and I am putting together a program that will be made available to those of you who are in the group eventually late this summer. So I've been looking for a way to channel my 30 plus years as a professional intuitive into a training where I could help other women to work with this. Okay, so this is, I think, the format for that. So in my 20s, late 20s, again, asking, make me useful, I went into the healing arts. And I learned a lot about energy work and Reiki and Omega and a variety of different kinds of things. I learned how to do breath work. I was really, really, really into breath work. I still am, really believe in it a lot. So the power of breath, the working with energy, how it affects us, how we affect it. And then I became a hypnotherapist, and I was doing a lot of past life regression, a lot of inner child healing. And this nature of mine, this essence as an intuitive, began to grow and grow and grow. And it was louder and bigger and more reliable and more tangible as I surrendered to it and said, okay, I welcome it. I just surrender. It is what it is. Then it began to really develop and flow. So now I'm 32 years, 33 years as a professional intuitive, and I have recorded well over 33,000 intuitive readings over that time. And I've learned a lot. And that is what I'm going to be bringing here to those of you here in my group. So everybody who joins this group is going to identify as at least somewhat energetically sensitive and at least somewhat intuitive. And we are going to learn how to really manage that sensitivity so that we can avoid the overwhelm that can happen with that. And we're going to really learn how to work with our individual unique psychic channels, and how to fine tune that so that we can get more reliable and more consistent intuition. Okay, so that's what this group is going to be all about. I'm hoping also that the community will help in some of the isolation or separation that some of you may be feeling. You're going to have a coach in here that is extremely experienced. If I do say so myself, I got some chops here, and I'm going to be able to help you in that. I really look forward to helping you to grow and develop here and to encourage that. So see you soon.